Welcome to Splash or Trash, where we try out stuff and see what's up. If you're in, put on your hard hats and clip on your headlamps, and if you're not, you can take the out of here. Today we're diving into the eerie, cold, and ambiguously transforming oil rig, the Bureau, in 1975, Christmas time. So, do you like Lovecraftian horror, or beautifully colored, twisted, and body horror? Yes? Well, good, and only a little bit concerning. Still Wasted Deep is the Chinese Room's newest game, the makers of games like Vampire the Masquerade's Bloodlines 2. Whenever that comes out, I hope it's soon, I can't wait. Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs. The latter, I feel, already showed us that they could do horror. And this is some good horror, from its beautiful visuals to the downright shit-yourself audio. The game was supposed to be The Thing on an oil rig, which is an awesome place for any spooky stuff. The Thing is like the best movie for anything that you want to get inspiration from, but I do feel like this is more of the color out of space on an oil rig, to be honest. But it's a great period piece for the 1970s, which, as the lead designer of the game puts, it is a time with less safety nets, no GPS or satellite phones. They're isolated and no one's coming to help them. Not to mention the rig is... Okay, not really, it's actually...
falling apart.
This place sucks.
Adds to the overall your screwediness of the journey. That's one of an extraordinary event happening through the eyes of a regular person. That person is Kaz McCleary.
There he is. Floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee, and swears like the devil himself.
And he's also amazingly voiced by Alec Newman.
No, I do not want to go in there. Fuck.
Who really brings him to life with through the more emotional scenes.
Man, do you hear me?
He really feels like a real person. I mean, the whole crew is voiced amazingly. It's mostly all done through the phones, though, but it's still good. The real Lovecraftian and Cronenbergian, is that right? I don't know, but I'm going with it. Happens after drilling through a mysterious thing.
So drill through it. I don't care if it feels off. Just fucking do it.
Things start to go down after you do. Once you wake up from your involuntary nap, we find out...
What happened? Don't know. The drill hit something. An air pocket or gas explosion, nobody knows. But whatever it was big.
Oh, and...
Here's a bit shaky, though. Gonna be the lad's first solo dive this morning.
Alright. You'll be alright, pal.
What's wrong with Rafts?
He was not okay. And as you go to the underbelly of the rig, you get your first look of what you hit. And I don't know about you, but I feel like it looks like a marker from Dead Space. Doesn't it? It kind of does. Well, I don't know. I think so. And after some running, crawling, a little bit of locker hiding, all familiar things to any fan of games like Outlast or Alien Isolation. Soon you start to see some of this game's best examples of what I want to call something that's disgustingly beautiful. Kaz doesn't feel the same way, though.
I feel sick.
I like to call them pulsars, because, they're pulsating and it just fits. I feel like it's right. That's their name. I'm going with it. And soon he's going to be having a way worse time anyways, because besides the gooey wall decorations that Kaz doesn't like either, he runs into what happens to some of the other merchant marines.
What the fuck's happened to them?
Don't you all get too excited now.
I don't know how they turn. Possibly they got oil stuff on them.
Got oil or some shite on him and just, I don't know. He freaked out. Went for me.
Or maybe by beautifully spooky light transformation.
I can't hear you, man. Jesus, George!
I don't know, to be honest. You don't get an explanation. It's got that ambiguous goodness, okay? The whole story does, but it's fine. It's great. I like to call what happens to the people, I like to call meatball monsters, because, they kind of look like meatballs to me, so I feel like that fits too. And honestly, they're scary as fuck. They actually ended up getting me a few times.
Oh my god.
But they're kind of sad too. You can hear them talking to themselves sometimes, or even to you, maybe? I don't know if they're talking to you. I mean, sometimes they're definitely talking to you. Other times I feel like they're just talking to themselves. Either like crying out for help. This guy on the wall, he reminds me of a wall guardian from Dead Space for sure. Or maybe Private Jenkins from Halo, you know? Both trapped inside their bodies and they can't do anything about it. That sucks. Ah, sorry!
Don't touch me!
And after seeing all that, Kaz really wants to,
Off this rig right the fuck now.
with the marker thing messing with his head,
Is that you?
making him hear his wife Suze, who he wants to get back to and his kids, which is the whole backbone of the story. So after doing some stuff he don't want to do,
You can fucking joking me. Hear me.
and then going to some places he don't want to go,
Do not want to go in there. Fuck.
you have a few explosions and some words of encouragement.
Remember, Jesus loves you, Kaz. Everyone else thinks you're a god.
Alright, pal.
And that might be an Exorcist 3 reference right there. I don't know. And with the yellow, you know, guiding your way and showing you.
Do it.
I still got lost a few times though. Even with the rig slowly changing and getting way more spooky and beautiful.
Come back, you're not thinking straight.
It all leads to the, oh yeah. It leads to an explosive finish that goes way too fast. 5 hours in, and some disappearing hair, and one of the most mesmerizing and color-filled finales of self-sacrifice and letting go to save the ones you love.
Christ. They've not had a chance.
You drop a lighter and swim into the light, or space. I don't know, but it looks cool. And it had me really sad, okay? As you're back into the morning that you left your wife and kids, opening the door and walking into the North Sea with the title just right there. It was great. It was great. A great way to end the game, by the way. Just amazing. But to be honest, though, the game was amazing. But I'm a little biased because I love just about anything that's got even the slightest bit of that mind or body bending Cronenberg and Lovecraftian goodness from whatever the fuck this was. I remember seeing it and loving it every time. To this gem of a movie.
You fucking cocksucker!
With the legend himself, The Cage. Which I'm just saying, I may or may not be making a series for. I am. This game had a ton of good stuff. I mean, it's great. Even though sometimes
It makes no damn sense. Compels me, though.
so still wakes the deep. I'd say it's a sponge. Honestly, it's a great game. It may only be like 5 hours, but it's definitely worth the 5 hours. And when the new buzzword being live service,
Why?
I'm actually happy to have a story game again. It's really good. And it's still got plenty of surprises left and plenty of scary stuff. Thanks for watching the video, and if you liked it, please like and subscribe. And maybe if you want to hit that bell and stay tuned to see what makes a splash and what's just trash.